retired Lieutenant Colonel Tony Shaffer, now a senior fellow with the London Center for Policy. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Good to be on.
First, your reaction to the Comey investigation by the Inspector General.
Lou, this is validation of what you and I have spoken about regarding it's like an iceberg. You kind of see the top, but you know there's more. And in this case, let me change the metaphor. This is more like having a wonderful Victorian house, and all of a sudden you start chipping away at the paint. It's all riddled with termites. This is James Comey. James Comey had this pristine image he put forward, but behind scenes now we know he wrote 2 months in advance the get out of jail free card for Hillary Clinton. And in addition to that, and I've talked to a number of my...
Within the FBI.
Yeah.
The FBI top officials had to know that.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is for them not to have come forward, not to have said anything, to me suggests that this FBI at its upper levels, its senior management levels, is, I mean, there is a horrible, corrupt atmosphere that would allow that kind of conduct by the FBI director.
And that's the issue. All these agencies were supposedly upset when Comey left. I haven't found one, because everybody recognized before Comey left, Lou, there was a double standard. There's a standard for leadership, which is very low, and a standard for everybody else. I have had friends of mine who were FBI agents slammed over minor transgressions. And here, Lou, we're talking about the worst case, James Comey violating both his secrecy oath relating to secret material. Some of those things he leaked to the media, I would argue, constitutes a leak of classified information. Any communication between he and the president is classified.
The email scandal itself. Well, to exonerate her 2 months in advance, for him to pivot the investigators on that case, we were told without question, the field agents believe there should be a prosecution.
A minimum.
And the fact of the matter is, the Clinton Foundation was never investigated, and it's an obvious pay-for-play scam that was perpetrated over a number of years by a former president and his wife, the then Secretary of State.
And continues today. So I think this is the issue now. We need to have Jeff Sessions jump in and actually do his job. A special prosecutor should be looking at the issues relating to the throwing of the investigation of the email and of the Clinton administration.
You say a special prosecutor. I got to be honest with you. I've had a belly full of special prosecutors. Why not the Justice Department? Why not the Inspector General? Why not go after these people for the violation of their oaths of office and the corruption that is absolutely manifest?
Lou, I know 6 agents, FBI agents, highly qualified, who'd be willing to jump in and do a credible job, and they would follow the facts wherever they go. They have no political leanings. And then, above that, you have prosecutors who are willing to come in and do the same thing. I would argue you could do this via the system if the leadership allows the system to work. This is all about... Are you saying
Sessions won't allow it to work?
I'm saying that he should find a firebrand prosecutor who has a fire in his or her belly, who can do this based on the law, letter of the law, and application fairly thereof. He doesn't have to find a partisan to do this. I'm telling you, Lou, all he has to do is go through his resources, find someone who's motivated to do the right thing, and let him loose.
Well, it's pretty clear that in the Justice Department to this very day, the partisans are Obama administration holdovers that are wreaking havoc with a Justice Department that should be up on the balls of its feet and going after incident after incident and person after
well documented, absolutely.
Who has, it's a terrible, terrible situation, and hopefully, as you suggest, Attorney General Sessions will be energized.
And if he can't, he needs to step aside.
All right. Well, I'm going to drag my feet on this one. I want to see that Justice Department come alive and its belly be fired.
I hope so.
To get the job done.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Colonel Tony Shaffer, as always, good to have you.
Thank you, sir.